Hi, this is Scoggett, and today I'm going to make sloppy joes. I'm going to make sloppy joes my way. Everybody seems to like the way I make them, and they come out real good, and I like the flavor of it, and everybody else does too. When you go to make sloppy joes, there's 1,000 different ways to make it. Some people make it without this, some make it with this, and it's according to what you like and how you like to make it. I make my own because I don't like the canned stuff, what they put out, like the canned manwich. Come on, I can't go the manwich. So I make my own, and I'll show you guys how I make it. And this is a pretty good recipe for it. It comes out good, and I like it, and everybody else seems to. I'll tell you the ingredients what you need. First of all, you need 2 pounds of ground beef, and you can cut these ingredients in half. If you want to make just a small portion, like say 1 pound, then you would just cut it in half. In other words, like if I say a half a cup, you'd use a 1/4 cup, and go from there. But we're making 2 pounds of ground beef, so that's what I'm going to base it on today. What you need is what I've got here is bell pepper, onion, and celery. There's 3 stalks of celery, 1 small onion, and 1 bell pepper. And what I did is chopped it up. And I got 2 pounds of ground beef. You'll need 2 of these 8-ounce tomato sauces, some barbecue sauce, any kind you like. I just happen to have Bullseye, so that's what I'm going to use. And I always use Cattleman's, the original Cattleman's, but I can't find it no more. So I haven't found any barbecue sauce what I like since Cattleman's. And I got some Heinz. This is Simply Heinz tomato ketchup, and you're gonna need some of this. And this one don't have any corn syrup in it. It has sugar, and it tastes a lot better with the sugar. Then you got some French's mustard, some brown sugar, and some salt and pepper. The salt and pepper used just to season the meat with. Now I'll go ahead and show you how to put this together. What I've done is I've already browned up the ground beef, and I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables to it. And I'm going to let these cook on high heat for approximately maybe 3 minutes, and then I'm going to start adding my other ingredients. And then you just stir them in. What they're going to do is they're going to kind of get to soften up just a little bit, but not soften up enough where it's mushy. I don't like stuff mushy. I like a little bit of crunch, and that's why I'm going to make it, is with a little bit of crunch here. We're going to let this brown up or incorporate for about 3 minutes. While that's getting done, I'm going to take my church key and open the tomato sauce. The 2 cans of tomato sauce here, and that's what we're going to be adding next. Give this a little bit of stir here. And something else on the ground beef, well, that's cooking, I'll tell you. something else about the ground beef is they say when you get the ground beef, drain the ground beef, drain the ground beef, drain the ground beef, the fat off of it. I've never drained the fat. If you cook it long enough, it'll evaporate. The fat will evaporate where you won't have any fat left in it. There's no need to drain it, clog up your drains and have to call a plumber out. And that's just a little tip from me because I never drain mine. I've always let it cook out, and you don't burn it. There's no way it can burn because it's still got the grease in it. It's just, I guess, a fast way of like cooking the stuff if you want to get it done fast. And like I say, I never drain mine. Okay, this is about the way I want it right here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cut this heat down to about medium right now when I'm adding the other ingredients. And this is a first can of tomato sauce. This is second can. Then you add about a half a cup of the barbecue sauce. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to squeeze some out. And I think it's about a half a cup. And a half a cup of the ketchup. If it goes over a little bit, it's still going to be all right. And then need about a quarter cup of the mustard. Let's give a little bit. And then the brown sugar. You need a couple of tablespoons of brown sugar there. It's going to add a little bit of sweetness to it. These are hard. Then you just mix it all together. Heck, it's beginning to smell good right now. We got this all mixed together. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let it cook for about 30 minutes. And what it's going to do when it's cooking is all the water and stuff from the vegetables is going to evaporate, and it's going to start evaporating, and it's going to thicken up the sauce. Because right now it's a little bit too runny. And it's going to thicken up the sauce so that we'll have a good sloppy joe where it kind of sticks together. And you just let that simmer for like 30 minutes, like I say. You can put a cover on it, and that's what I'm going to do is put a cover on it and go from there. After 30 minutes, it should be the way I like it. Should be where it will stick together and not be runny. If it's runny, Then take the lid off and just let it cook till thickens up. It will eventually thicken up. Trust me. Oh, and something else what I forgot to tell you, whenever you're making sloppy joes here in Texas, of course you got to have the Lone Star beer. Can't be without it because it goes good with the sloppy joes, and it also goes good with the potato chips what we're going to serve it on. Serve with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative for you. And I got my brother over here, and he's like making faces and making me laugh. I'll be back with the second part. I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I'll be back with the second part and show you the finished product and show us plating it up, and then show you what it should look like. I appreciate you watching the video. Leave a comment whether you like the video, whether you don't, whether you like me or not. It's all good. And check out my channel. I have more interesting recipes and interesting stuff on it. And I'll have the second part coming up. And y'all take care.